is the second elect, and there's been money for Road Rager. It's been very well supported. The lights flashing away. Most of them are in the stalls now for the first on the program. We await Bowen Vale to move in, and also Newton is away from the line. Amber lights flashing, signalling just a couple to move in, and the starter is heading over to the platform. Sugarberry Circle, Rod Griffiths on board, had a double at Moe this afternoon. He's yet to ride a nighttime winner though, but the punter's fate will be in his hands largely tonight, because he's got some very good rides. Let's see how he goes on Sugarberry Circle, because the green lights flash, the gates are back, and away they go in the first of the evening. And Persian Flyer was one of the first out. Newton away quickly, jumping fast also there on the outside. Bow Ties with Chavy pushing up on the inside, and West End Flyer is settling prominent. And let's look for Sugarberry Circle. He's back to third last on the rail in the gold cap, with Bowen Vale on his outside, and Lance's mate can't go. He's about 5 lengths last. Coming around the turn the first time now, and West End Flyer in the orange cap as the leader, a length and a half in front. Running second, Persian Flyer. Third on the inside, Chavy. A length and a half to Newton. 2 lengths to Bow Ties. A further break of 2 lengths to Price Hike, racing over on the outside. They're followed then by Trelawn, tucked away in the lime cap. Behind it in the blue cap is Road Rager in very similar colours there. Over on the outside there is Down the Hatch when they turn out of the straight. They're followed by Sugarberry Circle on the inside of Bowen Vale. And Lance's mate is last by 3 lengths when they head out of the straight now and out to the 1600 metres. And the leader is West End Flyer, 2 lengths up on Chavy. Persian Flyer holding third outside Newton. A couple of lengths further back in the field then. At the head of the other horses is Trelawn over on the inside, and Price Hike is around it. They are being followed then by Bowen Vale, who's taking off around the outside when they head to that bottom turn at the 1200 metre mark. Road Rager a good way back on the inside, followed by Down the Hatch towards the end, Sugarberry Circle and Lance's mate. So West End Fly goes to the back now and heading to the 1000 metre mark, a length and a half in front of Chavy. Newton a half a length away on the inside. Persian Flyer is next over on the outside, and here's Down the Hatch whipping around the outside quickly in the pink cap. He's going to be up with the leading horses heading towards the 1000 metre mark. Trelawn on the inside of Bowen Vale, and they're followed by Bow Ties between horses. One to Price Hike, a good way back as Road Rager and Sugarberry Circle. Well, the favourite couple are second last and third last at the moment, and Lance's mate whipped them in when they came off the back at the 800 metres now. And coming down the side, West End Fly, the leader. Chavy's having a crack at it. Open the Hatch coming at them on the outside, and just behind these horses, Newton. Bowen Vale is starting a searching run around the outside. They're followed then by Persian Fly between horses under pressure. The favoured runner, Sugarberry Circle, he's still towards the end, and Road Rager starting a run from a fair way back. They're doing the turn, and West End Flyer is just the leader. Open the Hatch has gone to it quickly now. Persian Flyer and Bowen Vale holding third and fourth, and then Road Rager, and the rest headed by Trelawn. But now Open the Hatch took the lead from West End Flyer. On the outside, Bowen Vale from Persian Flyer. Trelawn switching to the inside. Open the Hatch, Bowen Vale coming at it. Persian Flyer getting a burst through. West End Flyer is kicking back. This is a great go there across the track. They hit the line, and it's close between Persian Lake in the centre, Bowen Vale the outside. They're the two most prominent. West End Flyer over on the inside, not far away ahead of Open the Hatch, who ran a big race. Road Rager out wider, and then Trelawn. They're followed by Price Hike. Back behind them to finish in the race was Newton. Then there's a break in the field to Lance's mate, who's finished a good way back in the field from Bow Ties, and back towards the end to Chavy, and Sugarberry Circle, the favourite, never came into it. He's finished the 3-year-old well back in the field. Well, a photo in the first. It's a terrific finish to race number 1. Photo all round here. Boy, have a look at them in the finish. Danish Habit in the orange colours with the pink cap. Right, thanks Michelle on course, and they want Belong and Belong only. It has been very, very heavily supported. It's going to run the clear top pick over Danish Habit and Satara. Amber lights flash. Now they go to green because they're off and racing at the top of the straight, and Goes Off was the first to bounce out towards the inside. Now cutting across their heels early there is Rules Galore, and going out fast is now Danish Habit from the outside barrier. Belong just inside her, and My Princess Viola's kicking up to hold the rails when they head out of the straight and go to the 1600 metres now. Danish Habit still working up on the outside to go to the lead, out a length and a half to My Princess Viola. Now Belong is facing the breeze Breeze is third placing on the outside. 2 lengths to Sataray, who races fourth on the outside of Goes Off. A length and a half, Miss Moonee Mara, informed on the inside from Rules Galore. Sataray is a good way back in the field when they head up towards that turn now at the 1200 metre mark. And as they make that bend, it's Danish Habit slowing the tempo down and the leader. So Danish Habit in front, and back last of all is Love to Party at the 1200 metre mark now. Danish Habit by 2 lengths Belong. A length away in third placing. Then over on the inside is My Princess Viola. A length and a half then to No Mystery in fourth placing from Goes Off. They're not going quickly. Miss Moonee Mara over on the outside. 2 lengths to Sataray, who races on the outside of Informed, and back towards the end is Rules Galore on the inside. And last of all is Love to Party at the turn at the 800 metres now. And Danish Habit, this half-sister to Rough Habit, leads the field. 3/4 of a length in front of Belong, lobbing along second, the favourite on the outside. No Mystery has taken away a little wider to have a crack at them, coming up 3 deep. Then My Princess Viola fourth on the inside from Goes Off. There's Miss Moonee Mara in the red colours with the black cap, starting to stake her claim as No Mystery claimed the front at the 500. No Mystery went to the lead. Belong is going with it 3/4 of a length away, and Danish Habit is fighting back on the inside, and they go together now. 3 across the track. 2 lengths to Goes Off, Miss Moonee Mara, and then Sataray coming from a long way back, and the rest are headed by Informed. No Mystery working over time. The leader Belongs under a lot of pressure. She can't go on, and Danish Habit is fighting back on the inside, but No Mystery leads. Danish Habit and Belong clear of Goes Off and Sataray. No Mystery is the leader. Got a neck in front now. It's No Mystery just in front. Danish Habit's fighting back. No Mystery just in front, and No Mystery beat Danish Habit ahead. 2 lengths to Goes Off third in front of Belong and Sataray. Then came back behind them My Princess Viola and Informed, followed by Rules Galore. Miss Moonee Mara dropped right out after putting herself in with the show about 500 out, and Love to Party was last of all. Stand by for numbers. No Mystery, ridden by Bolter, the last to go in. Right, Michelle, just one to move in, and the favourite here is Spot of Magic. She's been very heavily supported on track. Bolter with plenty of admirers. Drink Card Princess, the third elect. Now they're all set. Starter has them. Gates are back. They're off and racing. Do a pretty good dispatch over at the 1500. Fingar began well. Oh, now Drink Card Princess wasn't smartly out of the stall. She settled down at the end of the field and away very fast as Bolter from the outside barrier, and Triumph is going fast in the middle. So at the first turn, Triumph went to the lead. Bolter's moved up into second placing on the outside of Fingar, and Chino's sitting back a length and a half away fourth now. Far Hill's back on the inside as fifth, and then Innuendo. They're followed by Comprende over on the outside. Spot of Magic. Well, this is a lot different to the other day. She settled third last, followed by Mart Psyker and Drink Card Princess. Triumph led the field down to the turn at the 800 metres, led by a little over 2 lengths to Bolter up second, a length and a half to Fingar third. Chino the Grey is fourth on the outside. They're followed by Far Hills on the inside of Comprende. Next, Innuendo from Mart Psyker taking off out wide. Spot of Magic with a bit of work to do. She's back second last nearing the 600 metres, and Drink Card Princess is last of all. At the 6 now, and Triumph the leader, 3/4 on Bolter. Comprende hard ridden, making a run of it on the outside. Then Chino under pressure. Fingar likewise on the inside. Drink Card Princess is still last, and Spot of Magic's gone past about 3, but she's running into a pocket on the rail. And Drink Card Princess nearly fell. She cannoned backwards and hit Innuendo, who lost the rider. He's to his feet though at the bend, and Bolter shot to the lead. Bolter opened up a length and a half on Triumph. Fingar running on, and then Spot of Magic into the clear late. Bolter with a good lead though. He's more than 2 lengths to Spot of Magic, and Bolter the Valley Specialist wins it by a length and a half. Second Spot of Magic, third Fingar, and close up on the inside the pacemaker Triumph, then Far Hills, Chino, Mart Psyker, followed by Comprende. Drink Card Princess has finished last after that scrimmage coming to the home turn. Innuendo lost the rider, but I did see that he was to his feet pretty quickly, Stan Sakos. And the winner is number 1. They're all set now. This is race number 4, 1200 metres, and away they go. Missing the start slightly was Lord Matthew. Full of Spirit was the first to bounce out of the line. Mad Barry hustled out from an outside barrier, is going very fast. Just behind them is Just Sterling, settling third from Pyramid Boy. Getting up on the inside is Gold Venture. Stately Bay the outside. Source of Divorce not far away. 2 lengths to Fighter Bay. Behind them Lord Matthew and the stayer Ernesto are clear last. Mad Barry had crossed over before the 800 turn and led Full of Spirit Spirit, Just Earling. Stately Bay posted about 4 wide. Source of Divorce isn't far away from the leading horses. Gold Venture is just behind them, about 5th or 6th on the rail. As they came along towards the 600 metre mark, Pyramid Boy outside it from Lord Matthew, Fighter Bay and Ernesto. Mad Barry just a leader at the 400 metres now from Just Earling, Full of Spirit. Source of Divorce has never been on the track, but he's putting himself in the picture. And Gold Venture sweats on a run from Pyramid Boy. Stately Bay dropping out and Fighter Bay running on at the home turn now. Source of Divorce went to the lead, Full of Spirit chasing it. And Mad Barry's had enough. Fighter Bay pulled to the outside and Pyramid Boy now. It's now Fighter Bay racing up to go to the lead over Full of Spirit. Fighter Bay from Full of Spirit, Pyramid Boy and Fighter Bay. Fighter Bay wins it by a length and a half. Full of Spirit. A length away third, Pyramid Boy, just in front of Source of Divorce and then Gold Venture, followed by Stately Bay, Mad Barry, and then came Lord Matthew. In behind those was Ernesto, who's finished second to last, and Just Sterling was last of all. Fighter Bay. But here is equal picks, Dan Stev and Leg Spin. They're the top 2 picks. Matthew Gatt looking for his first Metropolitan success at only his second ride on Dan Stev. Here's No Need coming up into the line. Amber lights flashing with the last one to move in. That's Whisperous, drawn on the outside. Leg Spin in gate number 2. One of the equal picks. And Dan Stev in the middle gate. Already now that Whisperous has joined them. Tenzan's about to scramble out of the way and they're set to go. Ready. Off they go now. Leg Spin began well on the inside. Out quickly too is Dan Stev. Timber Town eases across heels. Regal Ricochet began well. Leg Spin after jumping well eases back as third last. Benesto, Past Master, Regal Ricochet, the 3 leaders. Whisperers going up wide to 4th, followed by Red Bastan. Dan Stev between horses. Timber Town back on the inside. They're followed then by As Again and Leg Spin. And No Need had dropped out to last with 1600 to go. And the 3-year-old Benesto taken to the lead by Damien Oliver. Led by about a length here to Whisperous. Regal Ricochet is third, the grey. About 2 lengths to Past Master, and then Red Bastan who's racing wide. About a length and a half further back in the field, Timber Town over on the inside, and then Dan Stev. A break of a further 2 lengths in the field, then do Leg Spin over on the inside when they make that run towards the 1200 turn. As again is on his outside as they make that bend now, and No Need goes up wide on the course to start a run from the back of the field when they head to the 1100, and Benesto is the leader, trying to slow them down by a length to Whisperous. Regal Ricochet a length away third on the inside. Red Bastan a neck away 4th. A break of 2 lengths further back in the field then is No Need, who's going wide around the field, charging towards the front runners. A length and a half further back is Timber Town over on the inside when they make that turn, and they're followed by Past Master. Dan Stev out 3 wide now. Leg Spinner's got a good way back, and As Again has gone past him, so Leg Spinner's last on the inside in the pink colours. Benesto led coming down the side. He's just a leader as they came along towards the 700 metre mark. Benesto, the 3-year-old for Damien Oliver, got a length in front now to Whisperous and Red Bastan. No Need on the outside under pressure. Regal Ricochet hard ridden. Dan Stev is under the whip, followed by As Again. Leg Spinner's going to need a very big sprint to win because Benesto has broken clear of the field before the turn. It's Benesto opening up about 3 lengths to No Need. Whisperous then follows for Red Bastan, Regal Ricochet, and Leg Spinner's still a long way back, but Benesto's full of running for Damien Oliver. Leads No Need by more than 2 lengths, and then Whisperous, Regal Ricochet and Dan Stev. It's Benesto clear. No Need is having a crack at him now. Benesto being tackled by No Need, who's going home the better. Benesto and No Need, they hit the line. No Need has won it ahead to Benesto. Regal Ricochet grabbed third, a long way in front of Dan Stev, Leg Spin, Timber Town, Whisperous, Red Bastan, and they were followed further back in the field near the end here is As Again and Past Master. No Need has finished quickly. There's a training performance from Jim Houlihan coming in. Mark Flaherty with a gold cap, and Nalem comes up outside barrier. Amber lights flashing now. Second last at Moonee Valley. They're off and racing. Magneto down on the inside. Didn't begin all that quickly. And out fast is Freeman with Hello Bing. Going forward is Carinya Pirate. Nalem from the outside barrier is zooming across the field through the first 250 metres now. And as they settle down and sort themselves out, Palace Groom is about 5th or so over on the inside rail. At the bottom turn at the 1200 metres now. And Nalem is the leader. Freeman went up second, a length and a half away. Hello Bing on the rails is third, and Carinya Pirate Pirate ahead away on the outside as fourth. A length to Games Gallery, a length and a half to Nullarbor Night. Something wrong with Palace Groom. Something is amiss with him. He's being eased out of the race. Palace Groom, the favourite's been eased out, and he has gone amiss as they make the turn now at the 800 metres, and nail him in front of Freeman. Carinya Pirate is third. Hello Bing fourth on the inside of Games Gallery. They're followed by Nullarbor Night, Stable Joker. Navajo Poet is a good way back. Magneto is second last, and Dry Show is last of all when they came down the side. 700 metres to go, and the leader is Nailem. He's just in front. Freeman's always been second. Navajo Poet has made an early move, and going quickly around the outside is Nullarbor Nights now. Nullarbor Nights has raced up and gone to the front with about 400 metres to go over Nailem and Freeman. Carinya Pirate under pressure responding, and they're followed by Stable Joker, and then Games Gallery and Hello Bing from Magneto is second last around the turn. Nullarbor Nights, will the early move pay off? Leads into the straight, a length and a half to Freeman and Nailem. Carinya Pirate on the outside, and Stable Joker's working home. Nullarbor Nights the leader. Freeman trying to reach it. Stable Joker's absolutely rocketing. Nullarbor Nights in front. Stable Joker trying to reach him. Can't get there. Nullarbor Nights wins it by a long neck to Stable Joker. Carinya Pirate a close third, and then Freeman. They're followed by Nailem, and Magneto worked home reasonably well, followed by Navajo Poet. Back behind those to finish in the race was Hello Bing, followed by Games Gallery, and Dry Show was last of all. And sadly the favourite, Palace Groom, I think she's just about to join them. Yes, she goes in now, so the field is ready for the last event here at Moonee Valley. Amber lights flashing, 1,200 metres the journey, they're all set. Gates are back, and a good start with Deliciously, one of the first to bounce out of the line. Christina eased back at the start. Distinct was away fast, but Deliciously's going to lead early. Our Croupier just got a little check there. She dropped ground, dropped back to about fifth. Away fast, Lucky Rule up to attack Deliciously, and Distinct settling third. 2 lengths, that's Liberty. Our Croupier getting up along the inside. Love and Glory caught wide at the turn at the 800. A length and a half then to Miss McCartney, followed by Christina Fleet forward, and chasing the light back last of all, coming down the side. And with 700 metres to go, Deliciously the leader, a length and a half in front of Distinct with the rail. On the outside is Lucky Rule, going forward to second now. Love and Glory right off the track. They're followed by Our Croupier over on the inside of Christina, starting a run wide, and then that's Liberty. They're followed by Miss McCartney chasing the light, and Fleet forward last when they came to the turn, and Deliciously still has it about 3/4 of a length in front of Lucky Rule. Love and Glory Distinct on the inside, and Miss McCartney is under the whip, spotting the leader about 4 or 5. Deliciously led into the straight from Lucky Rule, Love and Glory, and then Miss McCartney, but it's Distinct halfway down the straight. She's still a length in front. Love and Glory can't go on, and Nork and Lucky Rule, it's Deliciously in front, and an all-the-way win. Deliciously by a length and a quarter to Lucky Rule. Our Croupier got up on the inside for third, pretty unlucky. Then came Love and Glory, and they're followed by Distinct. In behind those was Miss McCartney, who couldn't go on, and then Fleet forward. They're followed by That's Liberty towards the end. Second last, Christina, and chasing the light was Last to Salute.